Frank Watkins, 19th of October, about 8:40 a.m. Perth time. Good morning, Kylie.
Good morning, Frank. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, I'm going to go straight into the one scan that I really just keep finding some very, very good stuff. Higher, 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 low scan. We've got 23 today. I haven't put today's data in there yet, but you have a look at 14D and you've just got to think, look at the big volume that turned things around. Great OBV. That's just got to go. The only reservation I've got is with the resistance at 13.5, you'd be buying 14. The only hesitancy is you will have some fairly large selling depth at 15 at what I call the next big round number. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so on and so forth. But bring in today's data, and we are, we've traded 14.5. So, yeah, good start on that one. I'll turn the data off again and rattle through a few others. So far 14D looks very, very good. 5GG looks very good as well. 203 million out there. Communication services. I could argue high, high, low, high, 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 low, and we're looking again for a break of around 73, 74. To my mind, that looks very good. Rising OBV at the moment. Actually, sorry, I'll just head back to that and check what we've done today. Data on. Yep, we're up a little bit further, just trying to get to that breakout. I'll ignore that one. BLG, this came up the other day. Still got the data on, so been a very good start for BLG. CGV, I just look at that and know that there's a truckload of them out there. Yep, 5.73 billion, not interested, but yeah, even a move from 5 to 6 or maybe even 7 could be worth chasing if you've got a couple of million of them. Castile Resources, I've had a box drawn around that. The software has now picked it up. And looking for a break of around 24, 25. Not a fan really. I'd like the OBV to be better than that before I had a serious look. Crown, I like this for a higher, 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 low, and part of the reason I like it is because Crown is all over the news. It's as bad as it gets. There's a public inquiry. There are a pack of money launderers. It's just a disaster. But that's when you start looking for your higher highs, higher lows, i.e. as at the bottom of COVID last year. Not interested. Why? Well, it's just too gappy in here. Yeah. Move on. And again. Hot chili. Possible. This is a stock that promises so much and delivers so little, but again, 4.37 billion out there, so I think they're better. Hannon's, it sort of broke through yesterday, but couldn't sustain it. Actually, if it just messes around for another couple of days here and then breaks, I'd be more interested. Once again, with this pattern, I like OBV to be rock solid and just not fall off the perch like it has. IGO, that's a maybe. LOT looks very much like the second last stock that we looked at. LVH, I prefer this, a long move sideways from a low compared to a real big move up and consolidation that just doesn't do enough work at these resistance levels. MEA, another one, don't mind the look of that. OBV was solid during the consolidation. OBV has risen recently. What do we got? 55.5 cents. Real estate. Interesting that there is a few real estate boys come up on various scans. MPR, 6.5 centre. Don't mind the look of that, but again, prefer a bit more sideways before it breaks. National Bank, it's crazy seeing a $28, $29 stock doing a high low. Looking at July, let's bring in a year of data, and that low from July does go back. The last time we were here was March, so it's a 4-month low. It's not as significant as if we come down here or even fill the gap. It does look like the nerve's going to continue on its merry way. Not interested in Peel. Again, I don't mind this. We've had a really good move. We've done a lot of work from April through to October sideways. I think it's worth keeping an eye on that one. Break of 17.5, 18. Resources, so we're in the right area. Rex. Whoops, I really think your high low on Rex was this high, this low, and that good big green candle there was your break. So how you handle that now is up to you. Probably a break of 175 could be worth a look. Thor Mining, this is actually an option, so I'll move on. TYR, no. Okay, that's it. That's it from me. Kylie.
All right. Very good. Some good ones there. We're going to go back to my usual that we do every day. What have we got? 16 today. Just move straight on from that. Again, that gap here makes me nervous. It has every potential to come back and fill that, so there's no entry, nothing there at the moment. I really do like the look of Beach. I've been so stung by this in the past, but this is just a really great looking ascending triangle. It's broken today. You've got this gap to go. I would really
just out of interest,
work into this.
Can you throw that to a 5-year chart? Just out of interest, we've traded this in the past, and it's a pig. But as Kylie says, there's a few bob in it right at the moment.
Yeah, good pattern. Yeah, target's there, 675. So do a bit of research into that one. This came up yesterday. It's in a trading halt, so we'll move on. Deep yellow, so a lot of OBV volume going, so there's some buying going on. Do we have an entry? Not. You could argue that it's here, but again, we've seen this pattern with those previous ones of Frank's. It's big drop off, bit of work coming up. Not enough for me here to rush in. It needs to do more sideways move, more work. Really did OBV dropped off while the price went down, so meh. GLN, I think this came up yesterday. I like the look of this one as well, but you've got the big $1.20, big $1.25. Has moved sideways. I've seen better, but it's okay. It's lithium, so maybe a good talk around town on lithium. Yeah. Again, it's sort of, no. No. This is the same as the last stock we looked at. No, sorry. Deep yellow. Very similar pattern. Again, not really loving it. This is better. This is a better look than deep yellow.
The real question is, can you find better?
Yeah.
And I think the answer to that today is yes.
Yes. The thing is, you need an entry, then you need a stop. How much you're risking? You've got gaps here. It's just, yeah, I think there's definitely better out there. PLS, no. This all looks pretty good. I think if you were going to buy this, it would be a bit of a long-term hold. It's staying above $3, which is so far okay. You'd want a big move up over, say, $3.05, probably even $3.10 to be conservative. Maybe somewhere to park your money, not look at it. Nope. And I think this one we looked at the other day as well. You've got this long-term sort of moving, very gradual again. I think it would be a very boring stock, but maybe one to park your money and not look at. No. And that's it. Pretty short today.
Well, that's it from me, and that's it from her.
Yeah. Have a great day.